growing up in the 80s, wrestling fan or not, you knew who Hulk Hogan was. Because wherever you went, there was Hulk Hogan merchandise. It didn't matter what store you walked into. If you walked into a Zayre's, if you walked into a Walmart, if you walked into a Krispy Kreme, you would see Hulk Hogan. So let's look at 30 weird Hulk Hogan merchandise from the 80s. Welcome back to the Junkman, everybody. It's me, the Junkman, coming back, making a live video. We got people right here in the chat like Peter, Andy, LG Gaming. We got TK326. I hope he's at his post. We've got everybody in here. We're having a good time, and we're going to record this video live. Hopefully, I won't mess up, and they won't be laughing at me. What are we going to look at today? Well, you saw the thumbnail, you saw the title, you saw the opening teaser. We're going to look at Hulk Hogan merchandise. Now, I wasn't a wrestling fan. Now, I know years ago, before wrestling got really big, I would watch wrestling on TBS. Really cheap wrestling. I had this guy like, what was his name? The Unknown Mask Wrestler, or Mr. Wonderful or something. Mr. Wrestler or something. Number 2. He had a number 2 on his name. He had a mask. Nobody knew who he was. Used to watch him. But I never really got into wrestling. But in the 80s, you couldn't avoid it. Especially some of the big names. Hulk Hogan. Everyone knew Hulk Hogan. I didn't care who you were. And the good thing about the time wrestling really came into, the kids really got into wrestling when it got really big in the 80s, is because most of the kids that got into it was the kids that were kind of a little bit nerdier. They didn't get into football. They didn't play Little League. And finally, they had a sport. The nerdy kids had a sport. I remember my friend Boyd, who lived across the street from me, really loved wrestling. I had another friend named Nick. He was always want to wrestle with me. I couldn't stand it. He's like, come on, let's wrestle. And I think that was just his way to cop a field, to be honest with you. I'm not really sure. But we're going to look at some Hulk Hogan merchandise because, again, even if you wasn't in it, you couldn't help but love Hulk Hogan. He's a legend in wrestling. He'll always be. And there's one thing I did learn when I pulled these pictures. I don't think Hulk Hogan ever had hair. Oh, well. Let's take a look at some of these pictures here. Let's start with this one right here. Let me get over a little bit. Hulk Hogan. Look at that. Hulk Hogan. It looks kind of like a rubber figure. I'm not really sure. It says collector's edition. I wonder what this, I should look to see what this thing's worth. Got him in the white Hulkamania shirt there. They did a couple of these. I like the cartoon picture of him right there. He's like, oh! I don't know what's going on with the cartoon. You think it'd be in the hero, it'd be a little bit more. This is from LJN, who, made a lot of horrible video games, and they made a lot of toys too. So let's check out another one here. Uh-oh, I didn't hit the right button there. Here's a Hulk Hogan from LGN also. This one's a little taller. That's right. You want to be a little taller? You want to be a baller? You want to be Hulk Hogan? You want to be a Hulkamaniac? Well, you could with this right. I like that he got his belt on, and you see it looks like he's got a yellow penis. It looks like he's got yellow testicles right there. But yeah, he does. Hulk Hogan, a really big figure. Let's see what it says. It doesn't say it talks, wish it talks. And I don't care what you say, WWF is what I still call wrestling today. Sorry, Ed McMahon. I know Ed McMahon runs wrestling now, and he's like, don't call it WWF, call it WWE. But no, Ed McMahon, I'm not doing that. Let's look at another one. Here's another 2-pack from LJN. Ooh, it comes with a hillbilly. I don't know who that is. Looks like my Uncle Curtis. Actually, it's funny because my Uncle Curtis, well, he wasn't a wrestler, he was a boxer. He was a good boxer, I heard. Went by the stage name Camel Toe Curtis. He was really good. Camel Toe Curtis. Used to wrestle back in the 1913s. Man, that was great. But there's tag team. You can tag team with Hulk Hogan. Whew, I knew a girl back then that liked to do a tag team. Let's look at another one right here. Hulk Hogan. Now, you think this is an action figure. You're right. Okay, this is a big action figure. But no, it's not an action figure. This is a toothbrush. And if it's sold in Alabama, it would be called a teeth brush. Sorry, that's going out to the Echo Base guys. Well, they're both Alabama. One I think's a Yankee, but the other ones are from Alabama. There's Hulk Hogan toothbrush, battery operated toothbrush. That means your sister will probably take it to her room late at night, so you're gonna have to watch it. You don't want your sister to take your Hulk Hogan battery operated toothbrush. You don't want to put it in your mouth after your sister borrowed it. Trust me on that. Learn that the hard way. How this? Oh, a board game. WWF. See, don't the logo just look better when it's WWF? Hulk Hogan. Brother. He always like to say, brother, you gotta play a board game, brother. Ooh, getting too old to do that. Hulk Hogan board game. It's probably called a board game because you're bored when you play it. Whoa. Okay, that's an old joke. Sorry about that. Let's go look at another one here. We got a lot to get through. A Hulk Hogan jacket. Should have done this video as a bully beatdown list, and this would have been at the top of the list. Hulk Hogan was cool, but you didn't come to school with a Hulk Hogan vinyl jacket. Sorry. Now, maybe if you went to WrestleMania and you bought it, you could get away with it. But if you saw this at your local Roses store, you ain't gonna. You're saying, what's Roses? Roses is the poor man's Kmart in the South. In fact, Roses is still around today. Kmart didn't last that long. I think there's like 1 or 2 Kmarts left. But there's Hulk Hogan right there. Let's look at another one right here. Oh, here's a common little bag. It says Hulkamania. You put your little crayons and your pencils and stuff in it. You take it to school. Maybe you put your Hulk Hogan eraser. Might put a Hulk Hogan school eraser in it, grab the little handle, come to school, and you would get beat up on that one. But again, this isn't a bully beatdown on this video. But maybe it should have been. Maybe it should have been. You probably can put some hot dogs in there. Because, hey, we all want to know, did Hulk Hogan ever get that hot dog? No! Hulk Hogan never, all Hulk Hogan wanted was a hot dog and he never got it. Here's a Hulk clock. It's an alarm clock. I hope it talks when it goes off. You know, I hope it goes off at 6 in the morning so you don't miss the school bus. Get up, brother. Get up. Time to get up, brother. Time to brush your teeth, brother. I do a bad Hogan. I know I do a bad Hogan. I do a good Valerie Hogan. I do a good Valley Hogan. I do a good Hogan's Heroes, but I can't do Hogan's Heroes right now because the tripod's over. I don't want to, take the tripod off and everything. That is a horrible dark joke. I'm sorry, some of you might have got it. But I hope that one, like I said, I hope he talks, get up, brother. You're going to miss the bus, brother. Brother. Okay. And then we have, what else we got? That one's not coming up. Oh, puffy stickers. Was anything more fun than puffy stickers in the 80s? We love puffy stickers. We would puff them on our locker, puff them on our desk, puff them on our school books. We would puff them anywhere. I put them on a puff one time. That's how much I love puffy stickers. And not only it's got some guy, I don't know who that guy is, just wearing a sweatshirt or something. He doesn't look much like a wrestler. I think I see the Iron Skillet. Remember the Iron Skillet? Remember that wrestler? Oh, the Iron Skillet. I think I see him there. Got Hulk Hogan doing this again. He likes to do this, brother. He likes to do this, brother. I don't know why. Got another guy. Looks like the guy from the Cyndi Lauper video right there. Girls just want to have fun. Okay, let's check out another one here. Now, this one's a Season Greens catalog full of stuff you could buy. I would like to get this and look through it. But look at Hulk Hogan going down the chimney. Chimney. Going down. Look at him. You never thought you'd see Hulk Hogan going down, but now you did. To be honest with you, they just took a picture, cut his legs off, and put him on top of it. Very bad paint. I would say Photoshop, but it was before Photoshop. So, how about this? Hulk Hogan watch. I love watches in the 80s, especially the digital watch. Now you get laughed at if you have a digital watch, but look at this drawing. This looks like your kid's sister's brother drew this thing. Look at it. Hulk Hogan showing those muscles off. That's a bad drawing of Hulk Hogan, and it does have the WWF at the top. Let's look at another one. A Hulk notebook. You heard me right. A Hulk notebook. He's got some very, very tight blue shorts on. I really should do a video wearing shorts like that. I wonder where I get some shorts like that. I bet my videos would pop more if I wore just shorts like that. And he's got the belt. Got to show off the belt, right? And it says the Hulkster. It's not just the Hulk. It's the Hulkster. Oh, let's see what else we got here. And here's another for might be just a folder, I think this is. Take it to school. Put your paperwork in it. Put your homework assignments and everything. And you're like, oh, brother, I'm going to do my homework. You get pumped up. You're like, oh, the Hulkster will be so proud of me. Him and Mr. T would tell you to stay in school. I pity the fool. Don't stay in school. And he'll be able to stay in school, brother. Get your homework done. Okay. Let's see what this one is. Come on. A Hulk Hogan. I'm going to lean in this one. The Hulk Hogan workout set. Whew, it comes with a dumbbell. And I don't mean that kid on the box. It doesn't come with that kid on the box. It comes with 2 dumbbells so you can lift up and be like the Hulkster. But I don't know. I mean, he's kind of flabby. But I guess, he's got better muscles than me. But he was kind of flabby. I always look like a fair hot dog. But then again, they say Hulk Hogan wanted a hot dog. But it comes with a lot of stuff. It comes with a jump rope. Whew. Now that'd get you on the bully beatdown list. A boy using a jump rope. What are you, Cindy Lou Who? Woohoo! Jump rope, jump rope, jump rope. Okay. Let's go to another one here. Hulk Hogan big ass coloring book. This is from his cartoon. That's how big he was in the 80s. He had his own cartoon. You saying Hulk Hogan wasn't big in the 80s? Well, were you big in the 80s? Did you have your own cartoon? I don't think so. Only 2 people had their own cartoon. Only 2 people had their own cartoon, and that was Hulk Hogan and Ed Grimley. There we go. Ed Grimley right there. Hulkamania. Let's look at another one here. Hulk watch. Now this is better than the other Hulk watch. Look at this one. It looks like Hulk and he's ripping his shirt off. Remember when Hulk used to do that? He'd rip his shirt off and everything. Look at me. Uh-oh, my camera's acting all up here. Okay, bad edit there. But look at that Hulk Hogan watch. Tear that shirt off, man. Tear. I knew a girl in school. She was a big Hulk Hogan fan. I wish she would. We would tell her, like, hey, can you pull your shirt off like Hulk Hogan does? But she never would fall for it. But it was the 5th grade, so it's not like we would have saw anything if she did. Here, you're invited to a Hulk Hogan wrestling party, and look, it's got Randy the Macho Savage on there, and the Iron Skillet. He's got them both on there. I like that. He's doing his famous, I didn't know he did that so much. Oh, brother, I'm going to get you. Oh, one time me and my friend went to a wrestling party and they had us wrestling in the backyard. Had this big thing set up and everything. We could wrestle. He tried to put me in the full Nelson, but you know what I did? I put him in the Ozzy Nelson. Yeah, I one-upped him right there. Okay. Oh, my God, we're getting jumpy. Let's look at another one here. Hulk Hogan cake. Hogan cake. Make your own Hulk Hogan cake. And it's true, you could do that, although that's not a very... It looks more like a bald-headed man with yellow trim around the picture, doesn't it? Is it just me? I don't see yellow hair. I see a mustache and eyebrows. One of you has yellow pubes. And then we have... What is this? Swim bag. I guess you won't... I don't know. I guess you put your swim... I don't know. I guess you want to swim around. You have a phone back then. I don't know what you're swimming around with. I thought it was like just a bag. Swim bag. I don't know. You had to explain to me. Maybe put your dry underwear in there or something. I don't know. Somebody have to explain that one to me. Oh, Hulk Hogan, the Sky set. Woohoo! I don't know what the red parts are though. I see the mask. What's the red part? Knee pads or something? I don't really sure. But you put that on, and you're like, brother, I'm here, Dookie. You know what I'm talking about. And then we have, what else do we have here? Oh, just a poster. Everybody had a Hulk, well, not everybody. I didn't have a Hulk Hogan poster, but I did have a Vern Gosling poster. So it's about the same thing. It's about the same thing. But Hulk Hogan poster, like he just, yeah, take my picture. Hurry up. I got to go make $1 million. Because that's what he did. He'd go out in the ring, just walking into the ring and make $1 million. Oh, man. And then here's another, what is this? Wrestling superstars Hulk Hogan in Rockin' Wrestling. He's getting ready to rip that shirt off again and show those pics. Come on. I've never seen a man walk around in his underwear so much as Hulk Hogan. And look at this. From Remco. Remco even got in the act. Hulk Hogan color photos. And not only you take a picture, and guess what? Hulk Hogan shows up in the photos. You tell your friends, hey, look. I went to the beach with Hulk Hogan. Hey, look. I went to Grand Canyon. That's with my buddy Hulk Hogan. You can fool your friends at school. They didn't have the internet. And they didn't know. They couldn't check your story out. And we've got a Hulk Hogan raincoat based on Hulk Hogan from the cartoon. Any kid that deserves this deserves to be rained on. I hope he falls into a puddle and drowns on his way to school. And then we have a Hulk. I thought it was a microphone. I guess some kind of pen with a pen with a punch at the top. Try me. Slide active wrestlers. I guess it's like Rock'em Sock'em Robots before a pencil. That looks kind of cool right there. And I don't know if this is the 80s. This is when he was Hollywood Hogan. Maybe this got snuck in there. Maybe this is more 90s. You'll let me know in the chat or something. And how about a figure that's not Hulk Hogan, but it is Hulk Hogan? Thunder Lips. Remember? From the Rocky movie. I think it was Rocky 3. Thunder Lips. Or the Ultimate Male. That's what he used to call me in school. The Ultimate Male. I guess I was kind of like Hulk Hogan. And I don't know about you, but maybe it's because I had a hat just like that in school. Oh, had a big feather in it and everything. And Hulk Hogan was so popular, he even had his own movie. Hulk Hogan, No Hold Bars. Who didn't love this movie? Who didn't rush to the theaters to see this one? Okay, I didn't ever see it, but I know he screams Dookie in it. I think that's in the movie. Isn't it in the movie where it says Dookie? But I think that's it. I think we've looked at them all. That is it. What? Man, so much Hulk Hogan merchandise. Like I said, even if you wasn't into wrestling, even you wasn't a Hulk Hogan fan, everybody was a Hulk Hogan. Oh, just forget it. Your grandma liked it. Everybody liked Hulk Hogan. Like I said, even if you wasn't into wrestling, you liked Hulk Hogan. He touched all of us. That's right. When I was a kid, when you was a kid, Hulk Hogan touched us. Hulk Hogan touched a lot of kids. Well, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for the chat to hang out with us and have a lot of fun. And don't forget, 2 videos a day. Let me know in the comments below. Did you like Hulk Hogan? Did he touch you as a kid? Let me know that in more of the comments below. We will talk again soon.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.